After y'all's convo with DJ Head, I'm wondering, would y'all be interested in Drake's version of 444 or Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers? At this point,
what's up everybody, welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. By now, certain things about Drake's career are undeniable. He's one of the most commercially successful artists of all time, and the numbers speak for themselves. He holds records for the most solo entries on the Hot 100, the most top 10 hits, and the most consecutive weeks on the Hot 100, among countless others. Name a streaming record, and it probably belongs to Drake. But there's still some other things about Drake that will inspire heated debates. Today we are diving into one of them. What are his best and worst projects? Drake has countless bona fide hits, but everyone likes to argue whether he has classic albums or not. Maybe you're nostalgic for early 2010s Drizzy and Take Care is your favorite, or maybe he won you over with Nothing Was the Same.
Alright, fine, we'll go with YN. YN says, after y'all's convo with DJ Head, I'm wondering, would y'all be interested in Drake's version of 444 or Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers? At this point, I'm not sure that the stick to the slaps model is enough. There seems to be a reckoning of some sort that needs to happen. In a dream world, who would Drake call for his 444 moment? What producers or features should he tap the shoulder of? What subjects should he address versus stay away from? I'd love to hear y'all use this as a fix this business segment like y'all did for Ty. Well,
that's dope.
There was a reason why we did it for Ty. And we look really foolish doing that for the $1 Billion Boy.
Right.
So I won't do a fix this business on him.
For business. But
yeah, but I mean, we could give some suggestions.
I think that's a dope question.
It is a dope question. I think it's a great.
I would 100% be interested in Drake's version of 444.
Me too.
If he got with 40 and Boy Wonder.
That's it.
I throw a Vinyls beat on there, but those are the three.
Yeah,
but
Vinyls could be in there.
Yeah, Boy Wonder's there, Vinyls should be, and that's it. But
yeah,
444 was Hove going to therapy, coming out and letting us know about the findings and the conversations and how him and his wife worked through some shit. He was very transparent,
introspective
in ways that we weren't used to hearing. And if Drake found a way to do that, I think the world is interested.
Yeah.
I think the world is much more interested than the kitty slaps.
Yes. Agreed.
That's just my opinion.
I agree.
I think that would be dope, actually.
Me too.
You know how comedians do some bullshit and then they got to come back at their next stand-up
with the serious stand-up
and do the whole transparency so we could get past it shit. I think that would be fire.
You just have to have the moment that makes the 444 possible, right? You have to live a certain thing. And if Drake's had that moment, I don't know Drake's life. If he's had that moment, then I'm ready for it. I don't know.
That was a mistake.
Like when I think of even like in other genres like Marvin Gaye, I mean everybody thinks about what's going on, but for me, Hear My Dear is a moment of like transparency and honesty and vulnerability, but he had to go through that shit with his wife, right? So whatever Drake goes through and gets clarity on, once he does that and he's rapping, I think it's gonna be maybe his best work. I can't wait to hear that from Drake.
See, but some people would say that the year that was the battle should have been the event that caused.
It could have. We don't know.
Could be. That's true.
I'm sure, bro. He sat in some rooms by himself and got his self-reflection bag on. I'm sure. How did I end up here? What did I do to get here? All of the things about him and other niggas' girls, all of the things about him being a certain type of person, I'm sure he has had to sit with all of that in some way, shape, or form.
I think he's tried to do that, like in music. Like, even though what did I miss? Shit, like, I mean, he's still chasing the slap because he's programmed to think I gotta have a slap, but I'm still like, oh shit, the people that I was down with turned their backs on me and all of it. Like, I'm still, that's some introspection right there. That's me trying to figure out what's going on.
Real introspection.
In real time.
I agree with that, but I think
I said some. I'm not saying he didn't dig deep.
I agree with you. No, he could have dug deep and just not put it on wax. But I think that accountability is where your introspection really starts.
That's what I'm saying.
If you can find yourself account, because all the other shit, he just shooting at these niggas.
Right.
Yo, I was your man. I looked out for you. You piece of shit. You turned your back on me. Like, at some point, he has to, if he has not already, gotten into the me looking in the mirror shit.
Yep. That's what made 444 so great. Is he talked about his shit. Where he went wrong.
Well, you got to mark accountability.
You're in a room with people that don't feel like 444 was that great.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that on my moon landing list.
We getting out of here, but I got my main man $100,000 on the side over there, man. Niggas start winning games, their haircut gets funky.
That nigga look like money,
My
bro.
man Zaire
That nigga
Franklin
look like
over
money,
there, boy. Stop playing with that, man.
Y'all see your little dumbass Daniel?
Look at him.
That boy,
Nah, he having fun.
nah, that nigga out there getting buckets.
Zaire,
That nigga's killing
You
them.
getting some jokes when you come over here, but I do
for
want
sure.
to start with congrats. Jonathan Taylor, I drafted him second round. I'm going crazy. I'm winning.
Nigga slipped in the second round, bro.
Shit, I picked up Alec Pierce.
Second
He
round.
going crazy.
Yeah. Nah, he pissing me off.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor saved my entire.
I got
fantasy
Pittman.
shit.
That nigga pissing me off. That nigga pissing me off.
Congrats to the Colts.
Indeed.
Our boy Zaire couldn't be happier for him. Did we get to Sebastian Telfair?
That's where we going next.
Let's talk about Sebastian Telfair. And y'all, I'm sure y'all got a glowing review. I'm gonna shut up because
So for those who don't know, Sebastian Telfair
is in Fort Dix having his last conversation with Puff that he's ever gonna have.
his new documentary just premiered on YouTube.
Before he turned himself in, he did record himself
in the project.
Took it back to the projects where it all started. I can't wait for rappers and athletes to stop glorifying NYCHA. I really cannot wait. I cannot wait, boy.
That ain't just a
We
rapper.
so misguided. We so misguided. Anyway, he took the people on a tour
Of where he lives.
of
Coney Island.
yeah, man.
Didn't he grow up in Coney Island, right?
Maybe so.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
Coney Island.
Yeah. For those who don't know, he's a former NBA player, a star, drafted star before he got to NBA.
But
He was a star in high school.
Yeah, high school star, NBA player,
And
drafted-
New York City star for sure.
New York City star for sure.
yes.
Drafted in 04, I believe, by the Trailblazers. And then was a bit of a journeyman, ended up playing in China. But
Mark, get to the team.
He had,
We don't care.
but some people don't know who he is. He made $19 million as an NBA player. He had $32 million in endorsements. Apparently, he didn't receive all of that. A lot of it he didn't get. But the point is, he made lots of money. And in this new documentary, he talks about his life, but he also talks about the fact that he's back in the projects, which for me was heartbreaking. Not shocking because I just see too many NBA players
It
like
happens.
that.
Yeah.
But going through tens of millions of dollars, and ended up back in the projects that you lived in. It and the NBA was a way to get out of the projects. It's crazy to me.
I got a little clip for the people that didn't hear it. Like to hear it. Here it go.
We ain't sugarcoat nothing. Look, we ain't got no keys. This is how you get your mail.
Oh, he doing like MTV Cribs. type shit.
Get your mail. You ain't got no mail? We good.
Sort of like that.
Hey, come-
Like the Red Man one.
Yeah. He use his fingernail to open the
not kick a
mailbox.
nigga while he down, boy. Take the high road, champ. I know how I look. I saw the same shit. Take the high road.
I'm not gonna do whatever you think I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do that because I fuck with him. I fuck with
him too?
I fuck with their family, and I fuck with Brooklyn. Who did he think was sending him mail?
Are you crazy?
He opened his mailbox with his fingernail, looked in there and said, "There ain't no mail." Well, got to keep it trucking. Hey, I'm
When you struggling, you be hoping that check come.
Yeah.
You be hoping that last endorsement check, or that last.
I'm ducking the mailbox.
Oh, me too.
Shit full of bills.
Ain't nothing but bills in it. But you know that one check you waiting on?
Look, we ain't got no keys. This is how you get your mail. This is how you get your mail. You ain't got no mail? We good. Can't come in here
We
by
good.
yourself. Gotta sign a waiver to come in 2940.
See,
I'm gonna show y'all that.
I'm gonna pause it
That's-
again.
that-
Who does Sebastian think wants to come with him here? Like, do you hear his commentary? I'm blown away by his
I
commentary.
think you'd be surprised.
And I think he's being funny.
He is being funny, but I think you're being surprised too.
I don't think he's being serious.
Motherfuckers
Come on,
love that shit.
They do.
A lot of niggas love that shit.
I think
Joe.
it's just saying that some of you niggas can't come into the project. That's all.
But
That's how I took it.
Well, I'm just talking about society at large. They love the ghetto project. Like motherfuckers that was from the suburbs couldn't wait to come. Man, how many badass nigga? Look now, today. They go over the fucking O Block and shit like it's a museum.
Like it's a tourist site, yeah.
To take pictures. Hey, look, I'm here.
All right, he's taking us through the hallway.
But more of a gift, tell you the truth.
Says it's a gift and a curse, but it's more of a gift.
Okay.
E, I'm gonna send you
To
this.
show the world exactly how I'm living. Being in the project is all.
This is a mess, yo.
shit is definitely real.
Oh my
Kitchen.
God. Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm not playing this video.
This is sad. You know, a lot of people.
That's more mentality than anything.
I want to Ish's take on this as somebody who thinks about money.
No, so off camera we were talking.
Intergenerational, yeah.
It was just like, yo, $19 million. We look at that number and we immediately think they got $19 million. So basically the studies show like based on 19 million, he might have took home 10. Not saying 10 is a little number. I'm just saying $10 million can be spent. Like, and again, you live in New York, my nigga. Like, if you're a millionaire dude living in New York, your house might be 2.5. You get what I'm saying? Like, you cars, he was married, he had kids, all of that stuff. Like, you can run through $10 million. It's just not $100 million that he had. So we would be surprised, like, damn, $10 million.
And I don't think your conversation just has to do with people that have made $10 million. You can have just poor money men.
But we were saying, like, damn, 19 million. How can you go through 19?
Almost like it's too much to.
We are starting off with, it's not 19, fam. Like, they broke down Jason's contract, Jason Tatum, and he got $60 million a year. He was bringing home 30 of that, $30 million of that. Like, you just look like, yo, you made 60 million. No, I really made 30. You get what I'm saying? By the time agent fees, taxes, dues,
I gotta call and
all of
check
that shit.
too. We gotta make sure Jason Tatum is okay. He only brought home the 30. Jason Tatum also asked me to get y'all shoe sizes like 3 months ago.
Oh, thanks.
Gee, thanks.
I forgot.
But and he did get that endorsement, buddy. So he might have actually had, assuming he didn't get all 30. Let's say he got 10 of the 30.
Same thing still applies. You still got to pay taxes. You got to still.
No, I'm with you. So I'm saying he might have actually had $20 million. He put his hands on it.
Maybe
that's I mean, it's like you said, it's a lot of money to run through, and it's not a lot of money to run through.
Bro, niggas be having $1 million in jewelry.
And then buying your niggas jewelry and buying other cars for.
And like, again, you married with children, so you want to put your kids in the best school. Dog, I'm broke, nigga. My whatchamacallit is $15,000. Child care school for a 3-year-old. That shit is expensive, dog, and it ain't the best schools money can buy. It's pre-Ks that's $40,000.
Yeah, this is one of them situations. Again, I think it's both and. You know, where it's like. It's not as much money as people think, and it's easier to run through, and there are expenses, and you travel, and you do all this other shit, but there's also a way that if you got $20 million in your hand, you shouldn't run through all of it.
That's him just being...
But we haven't been trained to do that.
Living a life down here.
But hold on, listen. That's him being loyal to the hood economics and hood folklore. That's all it is. You know, being loyal to the niggas that's around you or that you came up with and trying your best just to appease them or keep niggas around. That shit can run out. MC Hammer said the same shit.
We had a conversation.
MC Hammer went through the same thing.
With the girls from Port Mountain, shout out to them. And we just discussed like how are you making decisions. And I don't think that in Sebastian's life he would have ever thought his NBA career would be so short-lived.
Yes.
So that's important too. Like, yo, when you get the money, you think you're gonna have a 10, 12-year NBA career. Your NBA career could be 4 years. 4 years, you done blessed your mother, your father, your homies, your this, your that. You done spent the bulk of that money. Because you think your career is gonna last. I'm gonna re-up on my next contract. I'm gonna hit these niggas in their head with the max deal and this and this and this. And you might have blown through a real huge portion of that money early on, thinking
there's more.
That is longevity there, and it just wasn't, unfortunately. So that's a lot of that shit too.
And that's why we got to make sure for these high school kids going into college, and these college kids going to the NBA, that they get financial managers, financial literacy. And that's why in schools we need to teach financial literacy.
I agree.
Because to Joe's point, even if you're not going to the NBA, even if you're about to just get a regular job,
you still got to manage.
You still got to figure out how to save, how to manage, how to make good choices. If you can't afford to buy it twice, you shouldn't buy it once. I mean, there's some very basic principles that'll get you through if you have that kind of guidance, and we don't get it.
It's the discipline too.
It's discipline and it's guidance. Yeah. Yeah, because some people can get, like you said, some people can get the information and still not do it. You know,
it's unfortunate though.
Joe, as a star,
this nigga be seeing when I'm thinking something I ain't supposed to be thinking, and he want to throw it right to me.
Oh, sorry.
You see my brain over here just working on the island by itself. Cause y'all right, but nigga, get a job, you motherfucker. Like, yo, that nitrous shit. Why do we keep pumping that up? Why do we keep pumping it up? Why do we are the only ones that make it look desirable or think that it looked desirable or think it paints a story?
We romanticized it.
This mailbox, this elevator, this hallway, this crib, this kitchen, with respect, because I come from the projects. We all come. At some point, certain shit should not be okay with you anymore.
I agree with that.
And if you still here after all that you've been through, oh my God, I'm just not cutting the camera on, man. I'm not. Hey, I know it's this thing where, right, everybody could go to B&H and Radio Shack, Best Buy, get a camera, and we just cutting shit on, monetize. Nigga, go get right first. Like, go get right first. If y'all not ready to be on a camera, like, I don't want to see him like this. I was outside for the Sebastian era. That shit was nutty.
It was.
It was absolutely nutty in New York.
Parks, you saw part of the documentary.
Yeah, I did. Well, I saw it was probably 2-3 minute clip.
Oh, okay. Because the question I had was, is this like romanticizing it in the doc, or is it saying like a cautionary tale, like don't do what I just did? I haven't seen it yet.
Both.
Is it
both? I mean, from the snippet that I saw, he doesn't seem down or like he sounds like he's kind of having fun in there.
See, then that's the
when you say it's a gift,
that's the dangerous.
But he accepted it. No, but he accepted
bro, it's a gift and a curse.
It's a gift and a curse, but it's more of a gift.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
And acceptance, you maybe shouldn't accept.
He accepted his conditions, bro. Like he fucked up the money.
It's not a good thing.
What's for you is for you.
No, it's not. What's for him is for him. But he's not going to hide it,
and that's where it gets tricky.
Hold on. He's not going to hide it. He's going to show you this is what my mistakes, whatever mistakes that I made. This is where it got me. And that's how I take it. I met him before. I remember all the hustles and shit he tried. He's thinking this is where I'm at. It takes a lot of guts to show. I mean, I agree with Joe. It takes a lot of guts to do that.
Yeah, but you got to present that. You got to present that in a way that you are telling other people, yo, don't go down the road that I went down. Don't say, yo, I'm cool over here. Yo, this is more of a gift than a curse. Like I didn't see the doc, so I can't judge it.
I need to see it.
I can't really judge it yet.
Y'all didn't see the crib?
Bro, off that clip.
Stop that,
bro,
man.
off that clip.
I'm serious. I'll pass it around.
I saw the kitchen and shit. Who dog is that?
Dog, off the clip when you sitting there saying, yo, it's people that can't come here to this building. Like you proud of this.
Yeah, true.
Look at the kitchen.
Like, come on, man.
Oh wow.
It's a project kitchen.
It's a project kitchen.
Yeah, nigga, we
No.
I see some nice project kitchens.
Wait,
You're right, though.
That's
You're right,
not
though.
true.
You're right, though.
This is not a project kitchen. My grandma was in the kitchen. My family is in the project. This is not just a project kitchen. That's not true.
A not well maintained.
This is a mess. There's asbestos growing. Nobody should live here.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all ain't see it. I'm pressing.
I don't need to see it.
I don't think he lives in there.
But right now, this is the pantry. You heard? They got the amenities.
You got the nerve to put some background
music. Still appliances and all that.
So you making jokes out of this.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I can't give him that pass that Flip is giving him. You making jokes out of this.
1,000 pair off-whites and all that. Y'all
Got it.
Got
it.
Maybe you should sell
Got
this.
it.
So somebody got their ass busted when we ran these.
And he got his McDonald's All-American jersey hanging. His Lincoln jersey.
Oldest brother.
I'm going. This is sad to me.
Well, I mean,
this is sad to me. I'm not.
For him personally, I'm glad that at least he has access to Diddy right now. That actually might be a good mentor for him on some financial literacy shit, on some real shit. Like,
nigga, Fort Dix is in better shape than this crib he's showing.
Jeez.
Niggas get so comfortable being uncomfortable, yo.
So what do you say when you talk about financial literacy, right? What do you say to the people that are promoting financial literacy that's coming off as scammers? What do you say to that?
Some of them are scammers. But then there's people who are doing really good work.
So then if you scamming, wouldn't it make a person like me or somebody else reluctant to learn from you? Because
but financial literacy doesn't have to be the guy on YouTube.
I'm just saying, explain.
Financial literacy is you learning financial.
I'll give you a perfect example.
You could read a book.
I'll give you a perfect example. To use you as an example, Bob, was it maybe 6 months ago, 9 months ago? I was trying to sell my house, and I had some questions about how to deal with something. I don't remember what the specific issue was, but it was how to deal with it financially. I didn't understand the process. I didn't understand what the angle was, so I went to Ish because he knows more about this than me. He taught me the process so that I would make a good financial decision. I know what I don't know, and I'm comfortable asking people who know more. Imagine we institutionalize that. Imagine you got that in high school.
Financial literacy can also just come from talking to your friends that maybe know a little bit more.
Bro, you don't have to pay anybody for the education. You could go get a book. You could read YouTube. Niggas find out how to do all this other shit on YouTube. Go to YouTube for somebody that you don't have to give a dime and look up topics that will make you more financially literate.
You could also hire somebody.
That too, yeah.
Flip, but if you don't
on
have
the rich
money,
end, yes. On the rich end,
yeah, but if
sure.
you don't have the money, and again, Flip's point
time out.
is,
You don't even necessarily have to be super rich to have an accountant or someone managing your money.
No, for sure.
How'd you learn video editing and stuff?
I went and did it myself. Went on YouTube and did it myself.
Same thing.
Exact same thing.
I started to read because to save money and do some good shit.
But I'm just saying, exactly.
But at some point, you
pay attention. Care about your pockets.
Yeah, but we should instill that in our kids young.
Yep.
And we should also make sure that our high schools and our middle schools start to have those as classes.
Agreed. Well, you know, that's part of the system. They don't want them to have classes.
That's right. That's what we got to advocate for.
Well, that's why you got to pay for private school.
Yeah. But even in, and again, no disrespect, we could move this off of Sebastian, but he says, yo, you see I got the 1,000 pair of all whites and all that. You know I got to stay fly. Fam, you are more worried about staying fly than living in a decent surroundings?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, that's some of the literacy part we talking about.
That's some of the mindset. That mindset got to be undone.
Got it. You might got a $2,000 coat in your closet, a few of them.
You see niggas go to the project
that's rent for a year if you sell a few of them.
Go to the project with Bentleys before, man.
Yeah, you go. Exactly.
It's the program.
You can't even clean up in there.
Hey, yo, your mom.
Because if I'm in a place like that, my mind get right to cleaning. Cleanliness, not the godliness. Now I would get up and grab the pine sol, the lavender, something
new paint. You can't. The walls, something. You know,
give me. If I live there, you're gonna see an accent wall.
right.
Hey, something got to jazz this nigga. I would be in Home Goods. Yeah. I would be in Home Goods filming. He in nature.
No,
if you don't get you a decorative pillow or something, a sheet to cover up the fucking radiator that's on the ceiling, the pipe. This nigga is crazy. I ain't just gonna come to work and just big up crazy shit because niggas is black and I fuck with them. I'm not. I'm not doing it.
I feel you.
You look nuts in this.
I want to see the story, but I'm inclined to agree. Yo, speaking of financial literacy, Ish, I need to turn to you again. Donald Trump announced, was it 50-year mortgages?
50-year mortgages.
Now, people on the left and the right, it's rare that you see Democrats and Marjorie Taylor Greene all like, what the fuck is this? But he said that one of his solutions was to push for 50-year mortgage. Right now, people typically do 30 years as the cap. 50-year mortgage. Ish, what say you to Donald Trump's proposal for the 50-year mortgage?
And just your overall thoughts about it.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, that's really what I mean.
It speaks to a few things, right? The lower, it's called amortization. So 50 years, 30 years, 15 years, whatever the case may be. Amortization, the word amortize, I think is Latin. It means to kill. So it means that this is the term that it takes to kill the debt, right? So if you take a 30-year mortgage, it's going to be 30 years for to pay it all back. What's happening is, in my opinion, the real estate in the country is getting to a level that's so expensive that most Americans can't afford the mortgage payment.
Yeah.
So the lower the actual mortgage payment, you stretch it out. It's like if you buy a car for $100K. Over 6 years, that's a $2,000 car note.
Right.
Borrow $100,000 over 30 years, you might be paying $500 a month,
right.
$400 a month. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the payment lowers the longer you stretch the loan. I think we at a financial space where people can't afford $4,000 and $5,000 and $6,000 mortgages, so you're gonna have to stretch it to give them some level of relief if you still want to encourage home ownership. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
I follow.
Do you think that they want to encourage home ownership?
No. You think it's a trap?
It feels trappy.
Yeah. It was like the car dealership when they hit you with the interest over.
Your interest is gonna be crazy. I just think again that if you're but rent ain't coming down. Right. So it's an argument going around like what's better, the own or the rent? It ain't like rent is cheap. Rent higher than giraffe pussy, and it's going higher every single year. So I don't see the relief in any of it, to be totally honest. But I still encourage home ownership over renting all the time. Some people disagree with me, but I just think that we are in a space in America where motherfuckers really can't afford either.
Right.
So him putting out a 50-year mortgage is almost some temporary relief. You're not solving the root. Right. It's a mask and some paint over a bigger problem.
That's right.
It's an accent pillow in the project.
Basically, yeah.
Because the people who benefit from this mainly are going to be the brokers, the real estate people,
the banks.
It's not poor people. You know, you're right. It's a cover up for the real problem, which is that we don't have affordable housing in this country. But a lot of people are going to get drawn into this, like, oh, now I can afford this house, and I really think it's going to be a lot of middle class people who are now going to get a bigger house than they can afford, or more house they can afford, because we always think, like Sebastian Telfair and others, like everybody, and I don't want to put it on him, that we're going to make more next year than we did last year. So I'll just pay this off early. Oh, I'll just catch it.
Yeah.
And so what you're going to end up with is people who never get to home ownership. At least with the 30-year mortgage, you could buy a house at 30, and when it's time to retire, you have a house.
See, I think,
do y'all not plan for a fall off?
No, most people don't.
It's so funny you asked that. That's what I was about to ask you when you were in your island.
Let's get to that after.
Yeah.
After. I want to hear.
Most people don't plan for a fall off. I think most people, I think us, and I get this critique a lot, that when we speak up here, we all speaking from a position of privilege. We all blessed, right? Mm-hmm. The average person in America, dog, is worried about tomorrow. Like, we living on check to check. Right. And when I say check to check, I really mean check to check. Like, if a check don't come in, my nigga, niggas is fucked.
Yeah.
Like, the government shut down. Like, I got tenants who, yo, Ish, I'm so sorry. Like, my husband is in the Navy. They not getting paid. I got you. What do you say to that? Like, yo, you can't.
Get out.
Here's a U-Haul. My man, I can save you some money. My man will do it for you.
Is U-Haul open? We gotta clear this out. I'm gonna give you another week. But
No, I just got NBA players at it now. So
Like, dog, I think that people don't even have the mindset to plan. Fuck plan for the fall off. We
Plan
already
for the future,
falling.
nigga.
We just literally trying to get by, my nigga. That's most people.
That's why I wanted to wait till you finished your segment and then ask the question, because it's a privilege question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To be able to plan for the fall off is a privilege.
It is a privilege question.
It's a privilege.
But what I'd like to see, just to tie up this part, is housing subsidies, rent control in areas where it makes sense. It doesn't make sense everywhere. Areas where it makes sense, I like to see housing subsidies. I like to see things that actually make it easier to own a house, not easier to inherit 20 more years of debt. So now you're paying $1 million on a $300,000
loan.
Yeah, which is what's ultimately happening. And now, since most of us, especially as black people, don't live to be 90 or 80, now you never pay your debt off. So you go to the grave not even able to give your kid a house because you still owe 20 more years on it. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, there's a lot of ways that it doesn't make sense. I understand we got to do something, but to me, this ain't it.
See, they told our man, fuck out of here with the free buses.
They gonna tell them some bullshit. Watch. They gonna learn them.
But they told no.
We just wait and see. It's gonna happen.
They gonna learn them. They gonna learn them.
But we don't plan for the fall.
They did tell him something.
A few things. Hey, get that nigga an earful.
You know what I learned real quick? Stop, Ish.
I thought about y'all a little tip.
Yeah, watch.
When you start getting money, you start to want to. If you don't have financial literacy, when you start getting money or more money, you start to want to purchase more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you go bigger.
Yeah, you go bigger, and that's a problem.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I noticed that with myself at some point. So you gotta slow down a little bit. Yeah.
Elevator Andy.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But you know,
elevators in his crib. That's crazy.
You still have to slow down a little bit, man. I was just my whole weekend was shit. Me arguing with my wife. And nigga, what you want to buy a new TV for, nigga? What you want to buy an 85-inch for? I will tear that shit down.
Here?
We're not buying no TV. That's what I was telling her, because I was like, yo, let's get settled. Let's
honestly speaking,
work together. Hold on, nigga. I'm talking about my wife. Let's work together. Let's come together and provide, a better home for the family.
Right.
Like, let's be more structured. I know I've led us down a rabbit hole, but now I'm trying to wake up. Let's get it together. We don't need no more TVs in a fucking foyer, whatever the fuck that shit is.
Right.
Sorry, Ish. Yeah. You laughing at my wife, nigga?
Never.
You laughing at my wife?
Oh.
No.
Huh?
Now we just, as Americans, we just carry too much debt. We buy a whole bunch of shit.
Look at
We just buy a lot.
Nigga, you lucky, nigga. You got a chef in the family, nigga. You good. You can open up a restaurant.
Don't got nothing to do.
Nigga, we fucked up.
A nigga sneaker habit or stupid shit like that, bro. Niggas be having 300 and 400 pairs of sneakers. Like that shit is just,
it's insane.
It's wasteful.
I've said this before on the show, but my man who does mortgages for poor people to get them low income, to get them out of housing and into homes. So the two things he said is, one, people always assume as human beings that next year is going to be better than last year. We always assume we're going to make more and do better next year than last year. And he said with black people in particular, because that's his population, he said the solution oftentimes to money is to get another job or to work more, not to spend less.
Not to spend less.
And
always
so
get more money.
That combination can be tough to navigate. So we have to think about how can we spend less, and also
that's what's important.
To the question you asked, sort of how can we anticipate the fall off? Obviously on our level is different than somebody who's living check to check, but it's still a thing. Is you got to anticipate that next year might be worse than last.
Yeah, you might get fired. You know what I mean?
You got to at least plan.
Or cut in half, yeah.
You have to be prepped for it. I want to say plan.
You bitch ass nigga. Hey, my shit's still the same.
No more TVs.
My shit's still the same. Oh, my shit's still the same, nigga. Ask him. Value. All right, see, come on. I don't want to get into that. Yes. shit could change.
You love getting into that.
That's
your favorite thing to get into.
Because of him, maybe him.
It's him, right?
It's Mark.
It's him.
Yeah, it's him.
Anybody that question that shit, I'm getting at him.
Sure.
Anybody that question that shit, I'm